the city of Sevierville has canceled the Sunday portion of the
final day of the Slammedenuff car show.
Breaking news from early this morning, the city of Sevierville announcing it's canceling the Slammedenuff car show.
After a chaotic scene, the city of Sevierville was forced to cancel the remainder of a popular car show due to safety concerns. The police department there...
Slammedenuff Gatlinburg, Slammedenuff Sevierville, what we all call is GaT. GaT is the show that you want to go to. You'll see cars from Hawaii, you'll see cars from California, you'll see many cars from Canada. People travel literally from all over the country to go to this event. It's that incredible. All right, let's get into it. The first ever GaT was taking place in 2018, and it was a normal event, kind of like Slammedenuff Branson, Slammedenuff Dallas, or etc. You know, it's just a normal show. But it quickly grew because of the photos of these beautiful mountains. There are 3 cities that really make up GaT. These 3 cities include Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is a town full of activities surrounded by mountains. It is a beautiful town. I find myself there every day walking around doing fun activities. Then you have Pigeon Forge, which is where most of the car action takes place due to the strip of road for several miles. You have parking lots, you have food, you have gas stations and entertainment businesses. At nighttime, it's awesome. It's awesome to park the car and set up a lawn chair to just watch the cars go by, kind of like you're watching a parade. In Pigeon Forge is actually where the famous gas station is. It's called Jimmy's Market. It's just a normal little gas station, only a few pumps. The inside has a couple coin gambling machines. We will get back to Jimmy's Market later in this video. Let's continue on. Also in Pigeon Forge is where most people have their hotels or their Airbnbs. Kind of like the central town. I'm surprised it's not called Slammedenuff Pigeon Forge. The last city you have is Sevierville. Sevierville, I don't know, out of the many years I've gone, there hasn't been that much to do. They have like the world's biggest knife store. They have a water park. Other than that, I don't really know why you'd go there. But Sevierville is where the convention center is that hosts Slammedenuff. It's also where the official pre-meet used to take place. Between all these towns, you will find the most incredible roads and beautiful viewings of the Smoky Mountains, which the Smoky Mountains is like on another level. People love Slammedenuff Sevierville because of the 3 towns. There are more activities than to list off, but here are the ones that come to mind. Go-karts, coasters, food, scenic viewings, museums, live showings, hiking, moonshine tastings, wine tastings, and the big one for me, if you go just like 1.3 hours east from Pigeon Forge, you will find the most legendary road in America. Can you guess what it is? Tail of the Dragon. It's 11 miles, 318 curves. It's incredible. And the turns are really sharp. They kind of go up and turn and go down. It's hard to explain the thrill, and no YouTube video on the internet can do justice for the actual experience you'll have. And let's be honest, it's hard for most of us to take a week-long vacation, travel 13, 16 hours, or even more, and spend that kind of money on Airbnb and the crazy events, the food. It's expensive, and it's really hard to do it. But us car enthusiasts find a way to make it happen, and that's what's really cool. Prior to recent years, the only people that go to this event were like car enthusiasts. Like, they eat, breathe, they work on cars. Like, they just want cars. It's like me. My hobby is cars, and that's all I think about are cars. A lot of people, the same mindset, used to go to this event, but over the recent years, it's kind of changed. Let's get off topic for a second and talk about H2OI. I mean, everyone and their mama used to want to go to H2OI. Do you remember watching the YouTube videos when you're a little younger? Just like, man, that looks so sick. The beautiful palm trees, the sand, and the crowd of cars that were just unreal. They were like all the cars on the internet that you would see went to that event. Well, H2OI started getting pretty reckless, and they closed H2OI up in like 2017 due to a crowd of people and the reckless acts, which sadly to say did involve some true enthusiast car builders. You were seeing like E92 and 3 supercharged with a crazy build doing even burnouts out there. It got so wild where it was kind of accepted, like you went there to do that kind of thing. And it ruined car events and Most car enthusiasts realize that, and now we fight against anyone with that mindset of doing burnouts, donuts, and just acting like a fool. When H2OI shut down, people still went to the city yearly for the next 3 years. It really ended in like 2020, I would say, which is like COVID time, right? That's when the police started giving tickets, towed to just about everyone with a modified car in the city. It was not good at all. It was really bad. To this day, I wish I could have attended that event, but really lately, I'm starting to think that it was for the best. Real quick, I did look up H2OI description like on Google, and here's what it said. H2OI Water-Cooled International is an annual unsanctioned car event and festival that originated as Volkswagen Audi car show, but has grown into a large gathering of various types of customized cars and people. It is famous for transforming the city of Ocean City, Maryland into a chaotic scene of cruising cars, car displays, and rule breaking, leading to heavy police enforcement and an overwhelming number of tickets and impounds. That's where we all thought GaT was gonna go. We thought Gatlinburg, Tennessee was gonna be over like 2023 because it started getting big. You weren't seeing too many reckless acts. You would see like the SUV with a kid in the back seat, or you'll see a yee truck boy. But typically, most of the stance guys or the true car builders, they didn't really do that. You're revving, which I guess can get annoying, but that's not necessarily reckless. Back to GaT. It began to grow from 2020 to 2023. It was such an amazing time. Huge crowds, but controlled crowds. 2023 was really the last time GaT was the show to go to. There was a huge amount of true loving car enthusiasts that wanted nothing more but to share their cars with the community. Meet new lifelong friends, which I've met plenty of new people out there, and they're all really good people. These people wanted nothing more but to really just share their car and look at other cars for inspiration. I've gotten inspiration from cars out there, and it's made me change my build or what car I want to build next. And what was even crazier to me was all the meets and the pre-meet were bigger than the actual Slammedenuff event. The pre-meet was huge. But in 2024, they took that away from us. In 2024, there was no meets allowed anywhere. They're all canceled. They were kicking us out of the brick lot, which is this huge parking lot where people would go and get off the streets and relax for a little bit. They took the pre-meet away. The problem with taking these meets away is it creates more chaos. It creates more people on the road. When you're talking about 250,000 people in this city, and that's just what I saw on Google, I feel like it's more. But 250,000 car enthusiast people, plus you have the other guests that are there just for vacation that are nothing to do with the car show. And now you're making and forcing them to go on the streets. They can't park up and hang out with their friends. It doesn't make sense to me. Why are they crowding the roads like that? If you had meets, people would go to the meet and leave as they please. So it wouldn't really gridlock anything. It only gridlocks the roads when we have a meet and the police come in and say, hey, everyone leave. It's like, well, everyone's trying to leave at the same time. It gridlocks it. It's ridiculous, the mindset. I'm sure there's something to do with the law, but I really think someone higher up in the city is just trying to make our life miserable. Kind of like how H2OI ended. They just started finding every way to make it where people could not have a good time. But they're making it worse on their city. After the 2023 event, the city did cancel the show. Gatlinburg Slammedenuff was not happening again. I do not know the details of why, but during that 2023 event, we had pre-meets. We had meets on meets. The traffic was a lot better, which could be because there was less people, but there was still a lot of people. I did not observe anyone doing burnouts or reckless acts. You had the normal revving that you're gonna have with modified cars. You did have the slam cars that were jumping curbs and scraping roads that were completely flat. But from what I've heard, the Slammedenuff team fought to keep it alive. So what would they do? They renamed it. This is when Sevierville became a thing. Gatlinburg was renamed 2024 and for 2025. So 2 years. Every pre-meet shut down before they started, getting kicked out of parking lots constantly and big lots closed. We were forced to just drive all day long instead of being able to have the time to relax and share our passions with each other. This caused chaos in the streets, chaos at Publix, gas stations, businesses along the strip. You cannot describe this, you just had to be there. As far as I can see, the people being reckless are people driving stockish cars, truck boys, and even stock SUVs, with children in the back seat. They are not even there for the show. These people just want to be seen. They are hoodlums, idiotic people that don't care about the actual event. This brings us to 2025, the end of GaT as we know. With this many people attending, as you can imagine, majority of these people are true car enthusiasts and put their heart and soul into these builds. It's what we live for. Majority of the problem are these stock or barely modified cars that are not part of the community or even there for the events. They come here for entertainment due to the intense and insane crowds that just keep getting bigger year to year. They don't care in general, and they don't care to be part of this scene. They want 5 seconds of fame on TikTok or Instagram. They want to see destruction, almost like they get off on it. In 2025, almost everyone that climbed on top of the gas station pumps drove stockish cars, as far as what I've seen. Young people that just wanted self-entertainment in the thrilling wrong ways. They want chaos, they want vandalism, and the fighting. What in the world does a fight do for anyone? It proves that you're tougher? I don't get it. I mean, maybe it's just me, but fighting is so stupid. Just chill out, apologize, move on, I guess. These types of people destroyed something that was for a car community and is hurting the US car scene entirely. We lost this event. It's not gonna take place ever again. There's no chance. But what I fear is, what if these cities use this event to decide not to host an event? These city officials are going to be afraid of it getting too big and out of hand, getting it rowdy. This is a really bad look on us, and especially for the people that are only seeing the gas station videos or the street racing, things like that. They don't understand what it really is like and what we actually do at these events. I feel like we really let Gatlinburg down, we let Pigeon Forge down, and we let Sevierville down. Again, the years I've gone, I met many amazing locals. Some of the kindest people I've ever met, to be honest. Not kidding. Like, one lady even stopped when we were doing a photo shoot. I thought she was mad that we were on the road. She invited us to her house to take photos of our cars in her front yard. What? It was like a Need for Speed side quest or something. It was weird. And I had a handful of other people come up and just ask me about my car, ask what we're doing, ask about tilted wheels, just normal people that live there, they're locals. We really let these people down. Here's someone else that we let down, someone that enjoyed our presence, someone that used to post our cars. The owner of Jimmy's Market. This is where it really went wrong. Jimmy's Market, the police would shut it down and the owner would go to the courts, the city, the police department to try and make sure that they can stay open and available for our community to go in there. And this past year, they really had some troubles and they were able to pull some serious strings to let us be in there and not barricade it off. Later Saturday night, you guys stomped on them. I say you guys, you know who I'm talking about. They went in Jimmy's Market, flooded it. There wasn't even that many modified cars. It was like 2 a.m. or something. And there was just a huge crowd of people and they were all just looking for chaos. And if you look at the photos and videos, they're really young people. You'll see people start climbing on the roof. You'll see people start just flooding by the pumps and climbing on top of the pumps. It's so disappointing and sad, really. To the people that were actually racing, like, I was gridlocked 3 miles away from Jimmy's for like 30 minutes. Come to find out, it's because 2 Lamborghinis decided to block the road and they raced down the strip with people on the side of the road. That is super reckless. It's a small chance something could go wrong, really, but it definitely could. You could kill someone. And eventually, I hope you realize how foolish you really are. Use my phone, here's what to know. Slammedenuff in Sevierville, Tennessee was canceled for a second day, Sunday, after the city cited safety concerns, numerous disturbances, and a significant strain on public resources due to a large gathering that took over a local business after the main event. A gathering of modified cars had been going on for years, but the impacts, including major traffic, reckless behavior, and a late night noises from all the pops and bangs, reached an unacceptable level, they say, leading to the cancellation of the final day and the city saying the event won't be back ever. The last GaT felt like it ended in 2023 for me, but it was still really fun to go. But now it really is done. It's gone. We're closing that chapter. 2025 GaT was the last, and there's not gonna be any more. I know for me, I'm not gonna go back to GaT unless Slammedenuff is there, or I might attend it with another type of event. Because let's be real, it is still really beautiful up there. I made this video to let you know how incredible and lucky we are in our generation to be able to go to this event and share our passions. I made this video to really apologize to car event staff, the host of Slammedenuff. To the staff and the host at Slammedenuff, thank you so much for all your hard efforts of keeping this show alive and keeping all the shows across America alive. I feel like us as a community had really let you guys down. Even if you were not directly involved or even there, like me, I wasn't even there. I was at my Airbnb by then. We let you guys down. And honestly, thinking about it, we appreciate you more than you would think. I really hope to see my friends again, but definitely will not be at GaT.